Hey girls, it's Diana. I wanted to pop in at the end of my 2-week wait and say hi and see how you girls have been doing. I've been receiving a couple of sweet comments on my Facebook page, checking in and sending prayers for me and seeing that everything is okay and crossing fingers. And I'm just so touched with all of you girls in the community, and it warms my heart seriously to get messages from you and to know that you're thinking of me, and it's just a great feeling. I love you girls so much, and I value each and every one of the relationships that we have, that I have with each and every one of you. So this morning, I went to the restroom and I left my husband some first morning urine and a pregnancy test with the instructions, and then a cheapy Walmart test right next to his sink. I put the urine in my little cup that I collect in, and I put the test right next to it and everything with the instructions, so it's a fail-proof. I left for work before him. Usually we leave together, but I left for work before him, and I talked to him several times throughout the day thinking he would say something, if it was yes or no, and I'm thinking, okay, after talking to him several times and him not bringing it up, thinking, okay, maybe it's no and he just doesn't want to break the news to me, or there's always that silver lining, always that positive thought that, okay, maybe it's going to be positive, right? Thinking that, okay, maybe he's planning something, maybe he's planning a surprise for me. I think this is the way that I want to do it from here on out, having him test. The pressure that's put on me and seeing the results, I just don't want to see him anymore. I'm not up for it anymore. It's not exciting anymore, and it's not something that I look forward to. Sad, right? So I get home, we get home together, I picked him up from work, and we get home together. I go to the other bathroom, and he comes in the house and he's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm going to the bathroom." He said, "Why didn't you go to the other bathroom?" And I said, "Well, why don't you go to the other bathroom?" And he said, "Because I want to come here." And I'm like, okay, wait a minute, what's up? What's up with that? So I'm thinking in my head, oh, he has this grand surprise for me. He's laid out in the bathroom. I finish up, I run to this restroom over here, and the test is still sitting there, unopened packages with the urine in the cup sitting right next to it. And I look up and he's standing there and he says, "I didn't want to test because I don't want to see a negative." Like, the same reason I don't want to test, I don't want to see a negative. He doesn't want to see a negative either, right? Isn't that horrible? So I'm probably going to end up waiting to see if AF is going to show or not. I'm not okay with seeing a negative. So until AF gets here, we will not be testing. Hopefully I can hold out. I'm not feeling anything. I don't feel, my breasts are a little tender, but you can't tell. You can't read into symptoms, and I won't. You guys know that. So that is that news. I will come back on and let you girls know when cycle day 1 comes or whatever. The plan is, I'm not admitting defeat just yet. Still holding on to hope, but if AF does show, I plan on getting my, what did they call it? The scan, right? When they do your surgery, yeah, word escapes me right now. You know what I'm talking about. They're going to go inside and physically look at my uterus and my ovaries. Laparoscopy, there we go. Laparoscopy. I'm planning on doing that this next month just to rule out anything before we continue. I've already had the HSG done, and this would be the next step. Physically looking at the insides, at my insides, to see that everything physically looks okay. So that's what I plan on doing next cycle. Taking a break next cycle. We won't be TTCing next cycle. It'll give me a chance to focus on Biggest Loser, which I really haven't been focusing on. I've still been losing a pound here, a pound there, which is still good. But it's not the best, and Amanda's like knocking me way out of the water. So currently in first place with like some ridiculous amount of weight loss, like 20 pounds or 18 pounds, something like that. Something ridiculous, which I'm so proud of you, man, to keep on going. Keep on going, Biggest Loser girls. We are, we are in week 8 now. Starting week 8, we have 5 more weeks to go. So keep the press on, girls. You girls are doing great. We've already lost a combined weight over 100 pounds lost. So kudos to us girls in the Biggest Loser. If you're doing a weight loss challenge, personal challenge of your own, keep on going. Make it a daily habit. I know I watch Shannon's Tattooed Hair Girls non-pregnancy vlogs every week, and something's going on with the color. Sorry, I don't know what's flashing on and off. I don't know. Tattooed Hair Girl, I like watching her non-pregnancy vlogs. She had a rough week this last week, but you know what? It doesn't matter. You can have a rough week, you can have a rough day, but then the best thing to do is just pick it up right the next day. Don't even think about it. Just pick up and move on and keep on going. Keep your eye on the prize and just keep on trucking. That's all you can do. So good job to you, Shannon. Keep on doing great, and you will get there, girl. You will get there eventually. So I wanted to come on and share, we're already 6 minutes into this video, but I wanted to come on and give you a little bit of inspiration. I have a Facebook friend, I'm probably going to slaughter your name, sweetheart, I'm so sorry. It's Matiana, and she is such a sweet girl, just beautiful, most beautiful girl ever. I don't think she does videos or anything. I think she just watches them. She's my friend on Facebook, but she has this poem on here that I wanted to share with you girls, and with her permission, I'm giving all the credit to her. She wrote it on her own, and I wanted to share it with you girls because it's just it's the most beautiful poem I've ever read, and I might cry during it. You know, I ain't too shy to cry, but it is just such a beautiful poem that touched my heart, and it's so close to each and every one of our stories, and we can all relate. So just to give you a little bit of hope, just to give you that inspiration that you need. I'm all about inspiring you girls and giving you the press to keep on going, so let me do my part. The name of her poem is Promise of a Childless Woman. 30 years old now, though it seems I haven't lived my life. Been through some bad, some good, numerous heartbreaks, but somehow made it as a wife. I feel like such a failure to know I'm unable to do what they can. To produce, to be fruitful, ashamed to face the world, my face in my hand. My friends look at me with amazement because of the strength that I display. To them I am strong and full of hope, but look at me closely, I'm actually far away. I'm getting the chills. I've never imagined my life without you. By now, I thought you'd be here. Had I known then what I know now, I would stop living my days in fear. Fear that you will never exist. Fear that God will never bless me with you. My knees scarred from kneeling in prayer. Is this a curse? I have no clue. I want to feel your life in me, growing inside, hearing my serenade, created as a miracle, from God in love you were made. I often imagine you in my arms. Sometimes I'd wonder of your face. I'd catch myself whispering your name, only to realize this dream has no place. With every negative symbol, a stream of tears run down my cheek. In silence I crumble inside and out. To my Lord, comfort and understanding I seek. To witness beautiful women around me give life to this world, I ask myself time after time, when will I have my boy? When will I have my girl? If I could be granted one wish, I'd wish for your presence, dependent on me to give you my all, basking in your miraculous essence. Why should I receive such a gift? To receive you, my blessing, my diamond in a rough? Love you I will, care for you I will, protect you I will, praying that it's all enough. Strangers we will be, but in time that will change. You for me and I for you. Let it be known that our first meet will be strange. But in due time, when God allows you to, I promise to give you my best and always be there for you. In my dreams, you I leave, my divine image of you that dwells in my soul. I will continue to pray for your arrival. In His time, let it be so. Isn't that beautiful? Matiana Nansen. That is just the most beautiful poem that I have read. Talk about inside the feeling of each and every one of us. It is a breath of fresh air for me. What I've been saying from the very beginning, it's all in God's time, ladies. We really have no control. We can take as many pills, we can do as many procedures, but it's really all in God's time. Amen. I mean, I read this every time I lose my way and just, I mean, when I am down, it brings me up. It makes me cry. It really makes me. I can't believe I didn't cry. I held it back a couple of times. But it just made me cry. The very first time I read it, I was reading through the tears, and I hope I did it justice. But thank you so much for sharing that and allowing me to share it with our TTC girls. I know each and every one of you will be a mother, and we will hold our babies. We will hold our babies. I just know we will. That's all for now, girls. How about that? A 12-minute video. But I had to share it with you. I couldn't pass it up. My love to you, girls, and I will see you in my next update, whenever that will be. Praying for you as always, all of you, every single one of you. My love to you, girls, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.